Hello everyone and welcome back everyone as well. Welcome to our first run in an online championship here on Le Mans Ultimate, guys. We're at Spa-Francorchamps. We are leaving the garage. I have absolutely no idea what we're looking for in total. The race is going to be dry and wet. You guys have seen us struggling in our community event, and now we try to not struggle here, which will be interesting. Yes, that is for sure. So the track is obviously wet, as you can see. Hypercars and GT3s. Nicely helped. I wonder if people are really trying to stay on the slick here at the minute. Like, track is wet, you know. And by wet, I don't mean like just a little bit wet, I mean like really wet. The big issue is I would have liked to have a go under dry conditions to see if the car is improved. I gotta tell you, this is going to be another esports split. Just like yesterday, with the correction that we are now at Spa. And sitting in an online championship. I seemingly can't make it through that hole without not dipping down. Okay, so you can't take the Rouge flat out, which is a good indication already, I think. But it also means I need to check if there's anything that can be done with the set to make that happening. But I think it might just be a wet track condition thing, you know. Goody coffee. Barkeeper Mo, yep, you see a fan well there in the standings. I'm just as surprised as you are. That is a track limit. You got to be kidding me. Dear oh dear. No brakes. So apparently for the wet tires, the temperature gauges have been fixed. So you can now also see when your wet is starting to overheat, which is a good indication, I think. You think it might be strict? That could potentially be that it's running strict, but it didn't feel like that the lap that I did before. But I think adding some packers in the front has just been a bad idea. Not gonna lie with you. Just seems to me it creates understeer AF. And I would probably arguably say it won't make us understeer less through turn 1. Oh, I'm still going and dipping through that hole. I think it's just the track, right? There's nothing that I can specifically do against it. I can stop this here. And revert back on things a bit on the sus. Hey there. It's going good. How about you, bro? Thank you for joining. Welcome. Okay. So, can we finally do some laps? Question mark. So I would not even want to say that I need to heat up these tires. I mean, they're gonna heat up on the core from all alone. But I think I need to find spots to cool them, actually. It is either way going to be an intense and interesting race, because there's a thunderstorm forecasted for the fourth spot of the race. And that in itself going to be quite an intense one, which means there might be just one opportunity to get it right with the pit stop. Changing tires, not changing tires, it might be beneficial to run a little longer and postpone the pit stop that you have to do anyway in the race. I'm still having that issue with the rear braking. And I can't help it. To me, the rear is just floaty. Nice. At least it lets my next lap count. Keep blocking the rears. Keep cutting the track. Nice. I'll tell you how it is. That new Hypercar tire model has made me slower. Like, it not has made me slower as a driver, but I just cannot use it right. I was very good on the cars that had to be driven on the edge and that were low grip and you were sliding around at all times. But I have severely more issues with that with that new tire model to drive it properly right. Not overdo it on slip angles. Not being over pushing it everywhere. Like also here, like that rear now overheats, and the next thing that's gonna happen is like I'm gonna brake for a bus stop. I could imagine the conditions already being, yeah, slightly wet. Which means that it's going to be dry tires literally within a minute. Yeah, like my issue really is it feels similar in the beginning, but suddenly the rear slides and then you kind of try and catch it, but the car doesn't stop sliding. In fact, you can just keep the slip. Like here, just endlessly understeers, and then I don't know, I might be a bit extra interesting in the thinking right now. It was the same yesterday in turn 1 at Sebring. Like, you turn in without any brake input and the cars just want to snap on you. Ah, yeah, of course I don't have any time running. So Melamed puts 2:11 in those conditions with the softs. My lap time should still be faster with that. Seemingly overheating wet tire now. But I need to obviously... Ah, yeah, of course. Just F it up another time. It's great in a way. Nope. My lap is 2 minutes 12 of those slightly wet conditions. Does that mean soft tires already are to go? Would be surprising to me. I mean, the soft tire can come up to temperature here, right? In those conditions, but it's not supposed to work. Might be wrong though. Cold tires in the wets. I use a soft tire at least, that's the lowest grip. I think the moment there is not too much spray, you can lightly risk it. This is going much better already. You can straight away feel it. Again, I consider this is wrong. Oil in the Ferrari 2091. Yeah, but interestingly enough, the surface heats up. And it heats up enough. Effectively would mean that the tire is strong enough. Can it take a rouge flat though? Yes. Just need to run through it with a smarter brain. So 34.1 to beat in the sector 1. 33.7 to beat by Melamed ahead. We've been quite below that. See how far off. Since the rouge wasn't that good, I guess a 10th or so. 33.86 was 1.5 tenths. I can't remember whether the Porsche has been really fast in the straights or whether it has been not so fast. It could also be a tire issue. Max is running for a couple of laps already, I assume, on the tire. I'm still trying to get used to the condition, and most importantly, I'm trying to get used to my setup still to an extent. I think today will be a small disaster, not gonna lie. I think what I've also done with my Ferrari is I think I may run a little bit more rear wing, which may of course make me gonna slow in sector 1. But let's see if it is really 1.5 tenths. Or if, when we get a rouge better, it is a faster corner anyway, or a faster sector for us, because that was a pretty bad rouge back then. This is where we've lost majority of the time, really, like a full 10th from a rouge till the intersection. 33.689 is the purple value, and we did 33.666. We also effed it up with a track limit though. So, answer to my question is, it's not the car, has been a tire, has been a rouge. I'm gonna do one final adjustment though, and I'm curious whether that will help on more floaty rear. Want to go longer, tighter with the diff. Then I have 2 laps, I guess. We'll see what's doable. Anyway, like we're seeing Volker here in P7 or 8, but trust me, that guy's gonna be all over us. We've beaten him multiple times, but I don't know what kind of run plan he had in the meanwhile, so he got gold 3 already. The good thing is, if we beat him today, we get a big chunk of his DR, which is very good news for us. Let's see. The tires coming a bit better to life now. Our track is massively faster at this stage though. 206.0 to beat. I don't think I'm gonna do a 2.0 flat, but certainly enough for jumping into second here. Probably a power diff. Add a coast diff a bit more open, or a tap more rotation, like really just a tap. Everything else I think is fine. Is it quick in the dry though? Arguably we are on the dry tyre, so you could say it probably is going to be quick anyway. So 206.0 to beat, and it is a 205 or okay. Anyway, that means as simple as that. Box. One click more open on the diff. And then we goodie. And then guys, it is time to jump into our very first online championship race. Multi-class Masters. Here we go. 102 drivers. Hypercar. Nicolini and Honey with the GT3s. Didn't Honey say he's not driving LMU anymore? Xapla, Merles, They're gonna be Quack. Tom is going to be Quack. Max needs to be on our invoice. But it might be crucial to beat Volker. There's a couple of Gold 1 drivers in, to be honest. Where is my entry, actually? Ah, it's sorted by Hypercars. Was it in 3rd? That's good. That's really good. Like, gives us a little bit of a leeway. Okay. Join event. What needs to be top priority right now in the free practice, the 10 minutes? Have car and quality configuration, get used to the track conditions and so on. That is the first thing we need to do. And of course, very importantly, we need to be on the medium tire here. So, the weather forecast is as follows. Pre-practice, dry. Qualifying, dry. Race, dry up until somewhere into the middle of the race. And then a thunderstorm, and then dry to the end again. Might also be a thunderstorm to the end, I don't know exactly. Suddenly the car is much more stable. Maybe the differential has just been too open. Can't really say. Hey Alex, how you doing, bro? Alexa, stop. What the fuck? I was about to say the car felt beautifully balanced up till here. Just to then find out that it's now going a bit washy in the back. Rosario's exclamation mark equipment will tell you. I got a Intel i9 12900K. Hey Seth, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Appreciate you joining. Hey Pavel, thank you so much. Appreciate the feedback, bro. And if you guys appreciate the content, if you love what you've seen here, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. Simply impossible to have the brake foot bias that far back. It's insane. Like, I would want to have it not further than 52.3 really, because it creates understeer everywhere we go into J braking. What is it about those disconnects? Like, Why are they happening? Are they happening due to someone's PC specifications, or... That's really odd what's going on here. Ah, that sucks. Seb, have you already got a result in though, at least? Any little thoughts, are you? Thank you for joining again. Boyle on the softs, yes it is. It is really a question of philosophy. You can do a single lap run with a soft and be fine. Or you do a multiple run with the mediums and you need at least one warm-up lap. I hear you, Seb. Which carbon class? Let's see how much I lost last lap on that McLaren here. 4/10, 5/10. Or worse. It is not a purple sector anywhere though. And then this shit rear fucking lockup. I don't know what to do with those. Way too much understeer. It's unbearable how much I click around on the setup, and what have I forgotten? Yes, of course. To check on stupid fuel. I'm so dumb sometimes. But GG Merl is like, no chance for me to do anything. I mean, for my own defense, I carried a bit too much fuel. Meanwhile, everyone is changing to single shot softs. Well, then we try single soft shots. Mayan, this is a championship, so this is not a classic online race. Temperature 18 degrees, so the soft tires are going to be good for a single shot for sure. Will they be good enough for a long run though? That's the question. Is it a private quali? Yes, apparently it is. It's good. It is a tricky one, like at this, on the one hand, you'd like to have good amount of tire temperature into the tire, but then since it is a soft and you still want it to be good at the end of the second sector, you kinda need to think about the push level you're gonna do the outlap with. The Porsche is just unbearably good here. This might as well be. The interesting part with this series is like you have to pick a car that you carry through the entire championship with. Maybe I've been wrong picking the Ferrari, maybe the Porsche is the best car, maybe the Lambo is the best car to have. I don't know about that. Callum, I don't know what is the same weather for you, but we will likely experience heavy rain on the 75% slot. Yeah. But John Alo, thank you so much for your follow on Twitch. Welcome. There we go into Rouge. Smooth sailing so far. What are the sector times though? This green. Now this is 310 faster in the first sector. than us. So that is a setup issue, not a car issue. Otherwise, we're sitting quite in the mid-pack already, in Brew also with a 0.2 in the first sector. But yeah, again, setup issue. Boy. Did I really pick a Spa setup for that car? Yeah, I did. Yo. So, medium tire. I'm gonna try to take it. Somehow I'm confident that this is the faster tire. All we need is 2 or 3/10, and we're not starting that far down in P6. Wiley Koenig, how you doing, bro? Hey everyone. I see my car can roughly do, I would suggest, 0.6. P7 we're sitting. I need roughly 4/10 for a good enough result. Alright, we have 2 laps. Given the fact that this is the medium, which is 2/10 off, I think the medium's performance in the second lap is roughly worth half a second, if that is true. Where did Brew put the car? 59.4. So that is what the Ferrari can do. But they'll make it to 59.4. It's even more a setup issue. But let's see. "90 minutes is going to be a long race anyway." Right? Worse. Anything than this corner was a point where the soft tire would really have the edge anyway. It's about delivering now. Oh. Missing a 10 left, right and centre. Like we're trying, really trying. Tenth it is. That is just about 2 positions. I forgot about the F up in the chicken. So there's a bit more. Best position Ferrari. Aurelian is in the caddy. So Porsche OP. Then tights shitting Ferraris. Oh boy. Medium. The medium was indeed the correct tire. Everything else is out of my hands. Okay, guys. 4 splits in the championship, an online championship. We're starting in P4. I go for a quick pee break, and then we're about to get going. right. Ah, shit. Thank you for letting me know. What about that? So we're sitting fourth. Being the best Ferrari. Alright guys, here comes our first championship run. Fourth to first, what the fuck? Can't wait for the Porsche speed galore. That went much better than I thought it would. From here on, it's a different race anyway. I need to keep my tires happy. And as much as the Porsche might be OP here, us being in front actually first of all means that they don't run away, which is important, right? I'm not sure if no one crashed. Someone said if. I see one hypercar being in the back of the GT3s, but apparently so far things are alright. Quite frankly, we do have a straight line speed issue. against Porsches. Damn it. Missing braking points left, right and centre. 45 lap in total it says. I do have a clutch lever on the steering wheel, yeah. It's safe to say that my dead end is turn 1. There is that I think Yanni would call it the LMH understeer. See how long we can keep that even up. Headache, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Appreciate it, bro. Just have to admit I can't hold that Porsche. Not at this stage. Like, last lap has been already, I would say, harming in a way to our strategy. Being so hard on the push level at all times. And this time, like, he got even closer to us. So I think the only smart thing to do here was like lift and let him go. I might be lucky with a caddy behind. Either way, the important bit is we're sitting second here for the moment. After an absolutely brilliant start. I'm losing 1.5 to 2/10 in turn 1 alone. Yeah, like there's no nice talking. This is clearly that Porsche is much better here. Might be an LMDH track in the first place, because we have not only seen the Porsche now being quicker, we've also seen the Lambo being fast AF. That the Lambo is tricky and hard to drive is a different story. But the center line is that this car is mighty quick. In hindsight, you guys may remember what I said a couple of months back. And I said LMH are more efficient and easier to brake. They are easier to slow down and be aggressive on the brakes. With the latest update, that has changed. It brought the LMDH on par with the LMH braking performance. Maybe even perhaps better, I don't know. I remember the Lambo being considerably easy to brake into those high turns here. It has been an absolute shitbox on top of Ravignon. But for the rest it was biblically fast. And that might be the indication, together with the fact that we are being run over by Porsches here. LMH and LMDH drive significantly different on the brakes indeed, yeah. Biggest difference actually is on the brakes and the fact that they have maximum torque on the rear axle at all times. Hey Espla Honda, how you doing? Thank you for joining. I think we're closing in on traffic. And most importantly is, unlike in our community event, is to not kill the rears on the brakes. Getting that GT3 before a bus stop is vital though. Johnson, I do have rear wing 4, which in hindsight could give me an edge in the rain, yeah. This is also a little bit of my hope. Having said that, I don't know what is the straight line speed difference here between me and LMDHs. But again, my hope is certainly that I'm gonna sit a bit from losing 4/10 to the caddy and the straights. I mean, there might also be the fact about, and I might try stiffening up the rear anti-roll bar. Roll by a click. I'll just need to make sure to feel what the car is doing before overdoing it with all sort of ARBs and stuff. A stiffer ARB in the back might give me a tad more rotation through the slow turns. But my issue really is the dray braking performance. See, this is ARB related. Dreams BMW does 319 on camera. What did I do? 315? I think I need to let go of that illusion that I have a chance against that caddy. Every time I'm going and dipping through that hole, you see how I'm just plain understeering. Look at that caddy speed, 360, 350. I'm not talking kph, I'm talking gap 280. The Lambo is nice, the Lambo is fast, but the Lambo is tricky to drive. Okay, we gain a little bit of breathing space to that caddy behind. Look at this, the actual rotation on the low speed turn is absolutely fine in the Ferrari. That is absolutely on par with a Porsche ahead. I mean, okay, I F'd this turn up anyway, but damn it. Okay, you can't compare it. I tell you what, guys, if I didn't do that F up, I could have been in the lead at the end of Camel Straight. I lost 3/10 and he lost exactly the same 3/10 in... Oh my god. What a code brown. Sorry. That has hurt it now. I think I got damage from that. Mark, was denn los mit den LMDs? What the fuck? Yeah, no damage. But I need to say sorry to Honey after the race. That was just plain stupid of me. So one fundamental issue I got with my Ferrari is I need to run 52.8 brake bias to not knock the rears. But wherever I go into dray braking corners, I just massively understeer. Mark ist nicht nur Porsche. Caddy ist genauso schnell. Fährst du dein Caddy mit Raving 1? Okay, so I'm asking Mark if he's running rearing one on his caddy. Let's see if he's able to say. In the Porsche. I was just waiting for the fucking rear lock. So what can you do with a caddy in quali? These guys did 58.8, which is absolutely beyond me. I think I absolutely squeezed the Ferrari doing 59.5. Maybe not 100% perfectly squeezing it because my setup is a bit unoptimized. This is not bad, but it's certainly no winning setup. So if I can somehow swim myself to the podium, I'm kinda hoping for having an advantage in the rain. Of whatever sort. Whether it's a skill advantage or actual LMH advantage, I don't know. Man, Tom is back with a Porsche on our rear. I'm the sole LMH hanging on in the LMD train. .59.3 with the Mets. In the caddy. Interesting. I think Aurelian put 58.9 with the caddy as well. No, he was third. He was in a 59.3 apparently, I think. It was Tom and Merlis who smashed the 59 sound barrier. I'm gonna suffer so bad. So, Sapla. I'm gaining on every Ferrari, I'm losing on every LMD. Yeah. But then I remain with what I say and say that the Porsche is the OP car for Spa. Even though you say Caddy is faster for you. What do you mean if I'm running full dry? I don't think you can survive with the full dries, right? That's why you should always leave with the space. Because if you don't leave the space and someone's coming back like that, you'll get pinched. Let's say it like this, Mark. I have optimized the car and balance in the dry. Optimized as much as I could. I'm not happy yet with it. But I'm running rear wing 4 and I did also balance laps in the wet. So I know how the car feels and is predictable. I'm just not sure if it's going to be quick. Leo Lapini, thank you for the follow, welcome on the Twitch channel. Guys, we're just lacking one more follow on our Twitch channel for 7.5k overall. Merry Christmas to you, everyone. Mark, how many laps did you do after the, like, in your race? 43? Turn 1 is my absolute death. Like, I'm losing too much time with the dray brake issue and the understeer. Like, I'm going through that hole. Like, I keep repeating myself. I'm sorry. I'm going to dip through that hole, and every time I dip through that hole, I just go straight. Like, no matter the brake, the wheel inputs. Feels just absolutely horrendous. Hey mate, we're alright, thank you. Pushing with flat outs. Trying to somehow keep our car in the position where we sit. .42 laps, copy. How close was it to an extra lap? Do you remember? 9 point. Yeah, Porsche's flat out. I'm going 1 lap longer. Well, this is like already in Joker compared to the cars behind, right? That I need to play with. What I don't like seeing is Melamed coming closer. I really hope for the rain to suit my car better than theirs. You're welcome, Lil Knock. Which other non-hybrid cars? The Clickenhaus and the Funwell? If it's only those two, then no. Sure, does the Isotta Fraschini run a hybrid? If it doesn't run a hybrid, that is the only car that is somewhat competitive in the grand scheme of things. So that traffic has effed me up in a way. That brew has a chance on getting me into the bus stop. Thankfully I just got just about good enough of an exit out of Stavalo. That should keep me safe. And here we come. That is us getting overtaken. No chance to hold that off. Unless he goes dying here somewhere. So frustrating though. So Mark, you would say that the straight line speed is rear wing, not rear wing 1 on the caddy. An unnecessary dive. That was a very important dive. P15 before lifting. I would assume. What rear wing were you running? Were you rear wing 1? No. You said you had a hybrid, right? We do expect rain, yes. Did you remember in which minutes remaining the rain started for you? By chance? Oh, you had rear wing 1. Well, you're really making me hope. Shit. And to give that spot up. You know, I had a clear advantage running wide. Was a nice try, but unlucky. You see that? You see how much slip slide rotation we had from this drift? And yet, the moment we hit the apex turn 1, we just completely die and lose half a second on the exit. There's only two opportunities. Either this is where the LMH gets F'd, or I build a F car. So Mark, to answer your question, what's going up with Volker? Tell you what, he's sitting in an LMH. Here comes the rain. So I need to stay close to Tump. This might be a fuel saving drama, to be honest. Weather partially cloudy, just drizzle. Is that thunderstorm on the radar or on the forecast? What the fuck? Was that Mark? Has it started like this, or did it start pouring down like straight from the get-go? No, Colin, we don't have any struggling with the stutters or anything. I need more than a drizzle though. Cool rain. light rain, so that picks still up. Time to box. Let's see if that is the right call. Track is slightly wet now. It might be right at the crossover. It's great to hear that David Perrell is absolutely happy with that. Let's hope we don't get turned. I have no idea if that was a good or a bad call. We'll find out. I've also slightly underfueled for 22 laps in total. Now it's about the adoption. Who can adopt most quickly on those conditions? Without running into track limits, without running off the track, without effing things up. See millisecond comparisons. My middle sector 62.3. And apparently everyone else's middle sector 55s. What the fuck? Have I been that slow? Or is that bugged somehow? What has Merlis done? Did he die in between? I really tried maximizing everything that I could in those laps. We went mistakeless, which is good. Now, how quick can we be in these conditions? To wait so damn long till that car rotates. Come on. Honestly, I can't see shit. Oh no! Going too quick into most of these turns. Doesn't help the fact that I can't see anything. Pilriulf, thank you so much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Stop blocking the fronts, please. I'm not even sure what I'm looking up, really. I have an 80 Newton meter Miege. I have bad braking points and bad aggression. The worst thing is my aggression right now on the brakes. This is literally taking away any chance of attacking. Because I have the faster car right now, I just need to drive it appropriate. Yes, Mark. Unbelievable. Aurelian Brew is sideways entire turn 1 and I need to like rotate the steering wheel like a boss. Give me a cut for that too, 2.5. I'm not saying no one else is not struggling. I'm just saying I have the faster car than the leader right now, but I don't use it correctly. This is the first lap where I kinda activated my brain finally to not overdrive too drastically. I absolutely love sim racing, absolutely, yeah. Sorry guys, I need to focus. Yeah, if I would win in a lottery, I would get like a nice standard road car and some racing car as a toy. I'm doing a good job, guys, like I'm outpacing the car way more than it actually should be. .31 to go. So we're now coming at the point where I need to maximize everything. And that starts with clicking one step back on the ARB, going one click down with the overall TC. And for these things, clicking the ARB up again. And for these turns, clicking it down again. Need to make use of that foot. Oh, come on. Fucking track limits, honestly. Excuse my language. Back up with the ARB. I need that rotation here. For this one, I'm even gonna go one more click up. Okay, I'm gonna lose this race because of stupid track limits. Like, how much more do I need to slow down? Oh, okay, that is no further track limits. Amazing. The moment the track limit is striking, I'll literally need to stop aside. So yeah, here our hunt for P1 is coming to an end. Because right now it is like, this is going to be long, 27 minutes. There's no further track limit infringement like GG. Yep, I also do like F1. Look at me driving around all the track limits, losing valuable time. Okay, I have to accept it. Much as we do not like accepting it. But in certain things you can't take any influence anymore, and this is certainly one of them. Fernando Alonso is favoured F1 driver after the big one, Michael. I'm a German, absolutely. Yeah guys, if you appreciate the drive, if you appreciate the performance, despite things are not going perfectly fine, And please have a follow and Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. I think the rain is about easing off, which is good news in a way and bad news in another. Yeah, and even our best possible turn 1 that we can take ain't good enough for catching Aurelian in a caddy. He takes it away half a second from us. In turn 1. Like, wow. My gut feeling is that I'm somewhat doomed with the LMH and the championship, seeing what the Porsches and also the Caddy can do. Makes me thinking that the Lambo is probably even an equally good pick. Man, Aurelian gets around all these other cars like for breakfast still. Long 21 minutes to go. Yeah, almost got tapped there, but everything fine. I'm not even sure how are we looking on fuel. 42 laps to go. 11 to go, yeah, we are overfueled by one lap. It's not much, but it doesn't help, of course. It does it for free. Thank you for your follow. Two 16s to 17s. But you had the rain. Ah, never mind. Lap 32s. 16s to 17s copy. And now this is too quick for my liking at the minute. Our lap time is 2:17.0. So I guess it's right within the specs. I don't want to know how much time I just lost turn 1 again. But you guys are witnessing a complete esport race, like, gaps are close, just a little separation, mostly due to traffic, some individual mistakes. Merles lost that race on the in-lap into the pits, having a slow in-lap, taking it too carefully, or even spinning. Hard to say from here, but it's safe to say that he lost it there. The overall win, like, I'm confident that he can still come close to us. This is a dangerous situation now as you are starting to push a little harder again. Sure, tell me about your question. What is the exact same weird thing wise? Shit. Oh, yeah, I'm losing too much time here. Shit, shit, shit. Excuse me. Shit. This is costing half a second. literally every lap. I need to keep that risk up in order to stay second, guys. That is the tragedy. With 15 minutes to go, Merles is coming up towards us. If we don't F things up at the rate of like half a second a lap. And of course if we F things up, then even worse. Holy shit. I mean, that was good for us. It's super unpredictable. BDD499, thank you for your follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Multiclass Masters online championship race. Well, when you're out of the lane, weaving, giving throttle, hitting the brakes. The things that I've just done, that is erratic driving. For a moment, I thought I died. And you could prevent it if you always keep in the green corridor. Trying, Dirk. You have to read what the driver ahead is doing and stay as close to the green box as possible while doing as smooth as possible of an input. Doesn't matter. Honest, I can't explain that now. I'm sorry. Feel free to write me a DM and show me a video of what you mean or what you do, and I can point towards it. But right now, I need every literal brain cell available for not dying. Reese HP, thank you so much for the follow, welcome. Thank you for 7.5k followers on Twitch, much appreciated everyone. You guys support, Merry Christmas. You made me a nice present here. Okay. That's interesting, so Aurelian with a rear wing 1 caddy, a hyper straight line speeds LMD. It's also going mighty quick in the rain. Although I can match the pace if I do good laps, so that means I have more built towards wet than anyone else. Also to be seen by the cars behind, finally dropping a little bit of pace towards us. Yeah, all it takes is one F up there, either getting a penalty for track limits or spinning ourselves out. Couple of wet spots now. Tires start to overheat now. That is going to be another factor. Because effectively, I think we're doing 213s, 212s. 213.4 was the last lap. We're at the crossover point to the slick, which doesn't make any sense with just 7 minutes to go, but in hindsight, taking the soft now would be giga. There's no more dry spots somewhere in wet spots. So it's about limping home without cooking that tire. As much as you would love to be on the wet now, you need to be in the dry, on the racing lines, because otherwise this happens. This is just getting you further away from the targets. As we have 5 minutes to go, I'm desperately overfueled. I think we're just about making it for 3 more laps. That's a dangerous situation for us, goodness me. I need to pass that first guy too. Yeah. Would have needed to. That is on me. But I absolutely depreciate blocking. Did I lose 3 seconds? Awesome. That is how you lose P2. That's exactly how you lose it. How did these guys now go through all that without losing any time whatsoever? It's guy's gonna get by now. I think that's how I lost all that time in the first place. Well, the only thing that I can do is now occupy the racing line. There's one more lap to go. I'm sorry to Villian. I think I killed his race. Oh yeah, here come the boys. And on the final occasion I cooked my race. I cannot believe my stupid... Oh, that GP. That GT3 saved me. William, I said sorry to you. I can tell you though, if you don't just go to the left and block, we have enough space entering that turn as a pair of two. That's all I'm gonna say. That it's my fault. I accept that. But the way you have been blocking is not right either. But if that is your single reason to follow and tell me that, then it's fine. Unless I'm getting something very wrong here. No, man, Carty did not. He moved. I can show you on the replay. He moved to the left side, trying to squeeze me on the inside lane in the first place. An almost perfectly executed race gets a little bit of a dirt drop on the windscreen, but okay, it is what it is. Second place. That is a success in itself. Since we were just talking about the scene, I obviously haven't happily given you an idea. Watch him going from the left now to the middle. Here. This is not the real. Here is the racing line. This is the racing line. And if he's side by side, I'm gonna get nicely through that. But he's just cutting me off. And you'll probably see it. P10. Timing. Standings. Don't get me wrong. He comes reactive. He comes reactive. Here to the left. Goes like he goes for an angle that doesn't work for him either. Let's check how he took the same corner the lap before. Laps before is fine too. See the difference? Here he keeps sticking on the dry line, even lap 34. I mean, here they were side by side, right? But then you see the difference. We have to go lap 33, I'm sorry, 32. Stays all the way to the wall up until here is where he starts turning, before the shield, before the logo. Let's check where he starts turning in the lap where we die. It was also a stupid action of myself. But here he turns. He already turned it. Here he turns. This is where he turns. And this is where his angle is already. He's going away from the outside line about here. See where the logo is. And this is what I consider blocking. On the logo lap here, one full car width on the inside 2 laps ago. Jesus. Here's where the logo is. Car fully on the wall. It is my fault after all. It is a do or die move. I admit that. It's just when I do a do or die move and a GT3 is behaving as it's supposed to be, which is staying on the racing line and give me a chance to make a safe pass, then I can still be held accountable for making it into a gap that is about to close. Don't think we get into the taste of where am I? If he is a bit further to the right, I'd only hit the brakes here. And then I easily be alongside. But I committed a move that shouldn't have been committed in the first place. That's correct. Yeah, George, this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, I committed for a move that got out of hands with him going for the block. He wasn't on the line. He was reacting to me. He was trying to smash my door. Still, I'll probably be more held accountable because it's my responsibility to attempt a safe pass, which I'll take avoiding action here. But then, like, what is this? You can't just expect me to be gone, can you? I need to go into his car again, I'm sorry. Where is he? Like, what does he think? Where am I? No, he doesn't even try. Like, here he's flat out almost completely open to steering. Like, no fucks given. Making it too wide at the bottom of the hill, that is my fault, yeah. Majority. Again, he is blocking. You see he's a full car off the line. Makes me brake here. This is making the situation dangerous in the first place. And then at the top of the hill, he doesn't even try to avoid, so... I'll make sure to give him the room that he needed to survive, but if he decides not to take that room and drive into my car instead, I can't help it. That is still plus 15.9%. What the fuck? Interesting. Driver rank 6th. Volker lost his gold 3. Fugu went up. GG Aurelian. Nice race, bro. Fucking pace. Like, what is those LMDs? David sits 4th. We're getting mixed up with GT3s. That's sort of wrong. Driver, that is based on driver rank overall. Yeah, overall it makes more sense. Driver rank, sitting 6th based on that. Not sure how the points are being done. Like, Aurelian, like, do you get a static amount of points just based on the finishing and everything? Okay, then we're sitting 3rd. That is quite funny. LMD, LMD, LMH, LMD, 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 and come 3 LMH, and then it goes on with LMD, 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 LMH, LMD, LMD, LMH, LMH, LMD, LM. Yeah. I'm afraid LMD is for whatever reason OP in Spa. Like, I was running Rearing 4, and I almost died in Blanchiment. I almost died 3 times in Eau Rouge. Rainer12, thank you so much for your sub on the YouTube channel. On a manufacturer account, we're easily sitting 1st. This is what I mean. This is what I said, like, all race long. The fact that I got 2nd with that machine is outstanding. Yeah, Mario, I got like 4 points within 5 minutes. Hey, William. Nice job. We're leading the Germans. That is interesting. But that, though, I like. So you can have, like, a championship within manufacturer, you have a championship within nationality, you have a championship within the class. I kinda like that. So, thank you for joining. I don't think... this is probably broken. But in driver rank, so since I'm gold 1, I'm sitting 3rd, or is it? That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's fine. first races in. So David has won race 1. Aurelian has won his second race, which makes him having a P1 as well. Then we obviously have Honey and David John Gibbons, both of them winning one attempt at least. We're sitting second. So what I guess I would need to do right now is I would need to race the next race as well, win it, and then be fine. But I don't think, like, this is now how it is supposed to be, or should be. Like, if everyone is running a high SOF split like we did right now, and then let's say someone wins and I run a 2 a.m. split because no one else is racing and I win that too and get the same amount of points, that is not right. There should be some addition. Like, you can clearly see the top 8 getting either first or second. That is the way we are now sitting in a championship. JT, no, you cannot switch the cars. Malik's, personally, I think it is absolutely worth getting the Pro subscription. I actually have the Pro Plus. It costs €100 for Germans because VAT added and so on. But for a full year, you get all the DLC from the More Ultimate. You get all the DLC from R Factor 2. You can jump around. Both services obviously are live and usable. If I have had a chance to get some volunteers for UX reasons, I would be more than happy to send them to Studio 397 and make sure we can get this kind of competition championship thing on to, and the hosted server stuff also onto R Factor 2. That way you could really maximize the usage of that Pro Plus subscription. But I think just generally having the access to the online championships, and we may have not had the most populated stream in terms of viewer numbers. Still a massive 150 people all the time, which is absolutely crazy nice. But I heard that Jimmy Broadbent was live parallelly, so there you go. That takes a little bit away from the cake. That is just streaming numbers talking, but just the fact that look at the race itself. Brew has won, then me, Merlis was freaking quick, Tump was quick, Volker also always quick. Sapla dropped a little bit behind, but then like you still have top 5, top 6, 7 people racing hyper quick. And then if you look into the overall standings, you then additionally get Mark, you get David, you get Di Buono, you get Omar Eli, and probably on the second page you'll find another quick drivers. Sobers, for instance. There is Xapla. He is further down than he should be. And, I think having that championship stuff going on is actually quite nice in a way, right? Adam Bogart, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel, guys. And with that, I'm going to send you into the evening. I'm going to send you into Christmas, most likely. There might perhaps be a stream tomorrow afternoon. Really, a couple of races, really. Nothing too crazy. I got to be quite honest. The sweat of tonight has absolutely satisfied. Absolutely satisfied my level of sweat. You see, my brain is quite fried and cooked as well. So yeah. That is good stuff. Okay, guys. We are coming to an end. We're going for a raid, of course. I'd like to thank you so much. We're gonna go with Nicolini, most likely. As you enjoy the esports noobas. He is certainly one of them. So Nicolini, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give him a follow, a Peruvian streamer. quite funny. Sometimes don't take the things as serious as they are, but still mighty quick. Give him a follow, give him the support, guys. And yeah. To all of you that I don't see tomorrow, if I do something tomorrow, Merry Christmas. To all the others that I don't see tomorrow because I'm not doing anything tomorrow, Merry Christmas as well. Have a great time. I'll let you know on the on the stream schedule. Oh, I forgot to do stream schedule. There we go. Anyway, guys, have a good time, everyone. See you. Bye bye.